Muscular traps are like a coiled cobra, ready to strike, demanding respect before you even move. Underdeveloped traps scream physically flaccid. IPA pastry fest. Shoving match at the prep school polo field, while strong muscular traps say knife fight victorious in back of the mobile home turned redneck bar next to Allsup's off 287 due west of Waffle House. Okay, so what are traps? Traps are the large diamond shaped muscle, okay, that goes from the base of your skull to the mid region of your back. They're responsible for moving the scapula and stabilizing the entire shoulder girdle. So what do the gym bros say about the traps? We love the gym bros. We love the bro science, but the gym bros talk about, it's just basically like your upper traps. Okay. And if all you train is your upper traps, you are leaving aesthetic and functional gains on the table. So what do the upper traps do? What the gym bros, talk about? They elevate the scapula and they help extend the neck. Okay, that's what kind of gives you that look. But to really have that look and not have weird posture, you're gonna have to develop the whole thing. Okay, so that's what the middle traps, they retract the scapula, and the lower traps, they depress the scapula and assist in upward rotation. Okay, so what are the benefits of trap training? Of course, muscle hypertrophy. Okay, you create an illusion of size and power. They are the center point, as the great Mike King would say, of a no-nonsense physique, okay? So think about football players, elite military, wrestler, war fighters, tactical athletes, you could go on and on. They have that look, and a large part of that look is because of the traps and the way they train. In football, some of the great strength coaches and people have talked about winning the battle off the bus. So what does that mean? That means when you step off the bus, the other team sees you, you've already mentally won that battle. You sort of have that look. If things go awry, I'm going to pull your pancreas through your nose. And, you win that battle off the best. You got a one-up mentally right there. Performance-wise, strong traps, they're going to help, fight against concussions, shoulder impingements, whiplash, things like that. Because they have stability in the entire shoulder region, so they actually help. A lot of people watching this are also into powerlifting. Having strong traps in their entirety are going to help stabilize you for any barbell lift. Obviously there's a function, there's the aesthetic. The illusion of power is a huge mental one-up, but also having the actual power, because this muscle group stabilizes the entire shoulder region, is huge too, okay? So what about your posture? A well-developed traps is going to improve your posture. It really helps, a lot of these like kind of sedentary desk workers type. So, we're going to talk next about, we're going to talk more about the traps. Comment below on your favorite way to train traps. Is this just this kind of summary of why it's important good enough? Or do you want us to go into specific methodology? Because, we should have talked a little bit more about this already. But, as you see, like Big Tom and do things and stuff, it's not just the exercise that gives you the adaptation. That's actually a small part of it. It's the intention of that exercise. It's the speed of movement. It's how many repetitions. Are you fully rested? The time retention, the volume, the reps, intensity, all that stuff is important in kind of what kind of training adaptation you get. I mean, do you think you're building explosive strength if you, you could jump on a 60-inch box and you put one at 24 inches and you do 1,000 reps? Do you think that's going to, really maximize explosive strength adaptations? Do you think if squatting is important, say? Do you think squatting 1 rep is going to do the same thing, with a max effort as like doing 100 reps? Of course it's not. So we'll get into a little bit more of that as it relates to everything we're doing, but we're going to follow up with some more material on neck and traps in particular, because we want you to keep building that shield.